Hello, everybody. Welcome to my next movie review. This movie, consider this is another British comedy type thing, like Monty Python and the Holy Grail or Tank Girl. And this movie is funny, and it also inspired a play or a musical. I forget which, but it does actually, did actually cause it, like an Americanized version of it. And this movie is just so hysterical in it. And it's got, let's see, it's got Robert Carlyle as Gaz, Mark Addy as David or Dave, William Snape as Nathan, Steve Husson as Lumper, Tom Wilkinson as Gerald, Paul Barber as Horse, Hugo Spear as Guy, excuse me, Leslie Sharp as Jean, Emily Wolfe as Mandy, Deidre Costello as Linda, Paul Butterworth as Barry, Dave Hill as Alan, Bruce Jones as Reg, Andrew Livingston as Terry, and Vinnie Dillhillen as Sharon. It's, of course, the full Monty. What, like, a lot of this movie, it's about, the unemployed guys, Gaz, Dave, Lumper, Gerald, Horse, and going and trying to come up with money so Gaz could continue to see Nathan, who is Gaz's son. Because what it is Mandy, Nathan's mom, and Gaz's ex-wife is threatening to take away visitation rights and everything from Gaz because Gaz is unemployed and has fallen severely in arrears of his child support obligation for Nathan, the son, and with her Mandy's boyfriend. But what it is it's like a really like interesting movie. The thing is it starts off with Gaz, Dave, and Nathan all in the old plant where Gaz and David used to work because it's closed down and they're, like I said, unemployed. Well, what it is they're stealing a girder at the beginning of the movie. And you hear them go, "Who wants to steal a rusty girder, guys?" And it's like, it's so funny. And it's like, after they try unsuccessfully to steal a rusty girder, they're heading back to wherever, like to I think Gaz's house, and they see, a line of women waiting to get into the men's club to watch the Chippendales, which, are the male strippers. And I wouldn't mind seeing the Chippendales at one time. That aside, I've never seen them. But the movies, like, Gaz gets this idea to do a one night only strip show, and try to raise up the money so they can, get their lives in order, and, he can do his back child support to pay to continue to see Nathan. Well, I do recommend watching this movie, for, like, women, just because it'll make you laugh. And they talk about the Girl Guides, which is the British version of the Girl Scouts, and, it's just, oh god, this movie is so funny. It's got British humor in it, and it's, really, really funny. It's got, like, You Can Leave Your Hat On by Tom Jones. It's got Hot Chocolate, singing Hot Stuff, and, it's just, oh my gosh, it's so funny. And, the full Monty, actually, what it ends up being is about, once they get the group together, Gaz and Dave gets the group together to, start doing the strip show, that they, end up, Gaz says, well, it's like, we're better than the average Tim Bob stripper. And, this lot goes the whole way, they do the full Monty, and, Horse goes, "Nobody told me anything about the full Monty." And, it's so funny. And I really love watching this movie because it makes me crack up laughing. And one of the more touching parts of the movie is Dave, uh, as played by Mark Addy's, a bit on the chunky side. And what it is he's, extremely self-conscious about, his looks. And, what ends up happening is him and his wife, Jean, get into it because Jean finds, Dave's thong and, assumes, of course, the worst, that, she's, he's been cheating on her with some, chick, because, he's been out late and everything, but it actually ends up being a stripper, and Dave breaks down in tears and cries and tells his wife, the truth about what's been going on, and he tells her, who would want to see me strip, and she goes, I would, Dave, I'd like to see you strip, I'm not going to ruin the ending, and I'm not going to say if they do the full Monty or not. You're going to have to watch to find out for sure. But let's just say, if you want, if you are a girl or a lady or you're female, this is a good movie to watch with, your girlfriends, because I guarantee you you will get the biggest jolly off of watching this, because it's, just, guys being, funny and stuff. Anyway, hang on, I have some more movies to review and we'll get reviewing, okay? Hang on.